Hi guys, in today's video I am doing a dramatic metallic nighttime look. So if you want to see how I got this, just keep watching. Okay, who is ready to do a full face of makeup using just drugstore products? A lot of these are going to be new for me, some of them are not, but I am sticking to all drugstore products, so we can go on the inexpensive side this time to do our makeup. One product actually two I've really been loving lately are from The Ordinary. And the first one is their Vitamin C Suspension 30% in silicone. There is something about this that just leaves my skin feeling so smooth and like it has a powdery feel to it. It just really evens out my whole complexion and texture. So I just take a little bit of this, dot it on everywhere, and it almost acts like a primer for my skin. I don't care for it under my eyes, and I do follow that up with a second primer by The Ordinary. Oh, I wish you could feel my skin. It is so soft. But I also like using their high spreadability fluid primer, and this is a very liquidy product. Comes in a little dropper like this, and it's actually silicone free. A little bit of this goes a very long way. Just mix a little bit in. This is where I take it under my eyes and up on my eyelids as well. And boy, I tell you, my skin is so flawless feeling and just ready for foundation and everything else. So highly recommend these two. I will have links to all the products I mentioned down below in the description box. For my color correcting, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Camo, color correcting kit. And I'm going to take this shade right here, just on my finger, and dot that under my eyes. There. Nice and creamy. Something I like about it, so it doesn't get cakey or anything under my eyes or crease. Alright, for foundation, I'm going to use one I haven't actually used in quite a while, so excited to try this out again. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. With my dark circles, it doesn't quite work to cover my under eye darkness there, but it's a fabulous foundation that is full coverage. So I'm going to pump this out. I'm going to just use my sponge to do the, apply this with it. I'm in color 01 Creamy Vanilla, by the way. So see how thick that is? It just kind of globs right on there. Oops. Drops it on the desk. And I'm going to go ahead and just tap that out. It's looking a little yellow, a lot yellow on my face. I'm going to take just a little bit more in this area. This is buildable, by the way. Just remember, a little bit goes a long way because this is a full coverage. Okay, we've gotten that applied. For my under eye concealer, there was a new one I really want to try out, but I cannot find it for the life of me. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind. I have the color Light Pale, which is a little bit off for me, so I'm not going to use that much today. And tap that in lightly. This stuff is great if you have not tried this already. It's my favorite drugstore one. Alright, this foundation on me is very tacky and sticky, and it's probably not going to dry down very well because of the heat in the room right now. So I'm definitely going to go in with a powder. For my under eyes, I'm going to go in with the RCMA No Color Powder. This stuff is awesome. I'll leave a link for this down below as well. I think it's like $12 and you get 3 ounces of powder. But this is something you can use all over your face, or you can just use it to like set your eyes or something. The one thing I don't care about it is the dispenser on it. just flips open, and then you have to like shake the powder into something. So let me make sure I have all my creases out. I'm just going to tap a little bit of this into my hands. I said a little bit, look how much came out. So I'm going to go in just with my sponge and set that. And then I'm just going to press this into the areas where I really need to have all of my wrinkles and everything kind of pressed out. A little bit up here on the forehead. It's kind of helping lighten up the foundation as well, isn't it? The next powder I'm going to use on the rest of my face is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I got the color Fair Light, which kind of shocked me because it's really kind of a yellowish tint to it. So we're going to go in with that on a different sponge. I'm just going to lightly tap that in everywhere. So I'm going to come back with a brush and then just brush everything off. And then I just take one of my fluffy brushes like so. I don't even have any product on it. This allows me to go in and wipe off anything that's extra. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for a second and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to show you one more trick that I've been doing recently, and I think this has really been helping to get rid of any cakiness or that powdery look. I put on a little bit of setting spray at this point before I go in with any of my contours or bronzers, things like that. So I'm using the Maybelline Master Fix, and I'm just going to spritz a little bit on my face and let that dry. For contour today, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster Palette. Okay, so I'm going to go in. What brush is this? This is a BMX 130 pointed brush by Moda Pro. I really like these brushes. I got these, I think I got them in one of my BOXYCHARMs. Pretty sure I did. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the contour and go in with that. I like this brush because it's got a point to it. And then you've got the other bristles to kind of help blend everything out. A little bit. And then I'm going to take my Morphe flat brush that I always use. This is part of the 707 Copper Dream Collection. I'm going to tap a little bit on the side in there and just lightly go into the nose. And for bronzer, sorry guys, I'm going to stick with my favorite. It's the Physicians Formula Better Bronzer. I just can't get away from this. I have to tell you what I've got my mom doing right now. This is so fun. A friend of mine had posted on Facebook this video of a gal whose dad had Alzheimer's, dementia, and he just didn't feel like he had a purpose. He kept asking to go to work. So she was able to get him a whole bunch of bubble wrap and say that his job was to pop sheets of bubble wrap, and he would get paid $5 from this company for each one that he did. So that gave him something to do every day, and that got me thinking about my mom. So what I did is I bought a bunch of just plain silver chains off Amazon and a whole bunch of different type pony beads and letters, and I have her making jewelry. And my intent originally was that as she made the jewelry, she was getting paid $5 per necklace from a company. And then when I mailed them off to them, I was just going to take them apart and have her redo them again. Well, with the community I live in, it's a pretty small town. We're about maybe 17,000, 18,000 people. We have a Facebook page which has over 13,000 members on it. And I just put a quick post on there. Does anybody happen to have any beads? You know, this is what I've got going for my mom. my community went crazy, and it's so overwhelming the amount of positive support and shares. With I took a little video of her telling her about this, sharing the video and wanting to buy these necklaces now. So what I've kind of done is I'm getting this started. It's still at the initial phases, but my mom is going to sell these necklaces, and all the proceeds are going to go to the Alzheimer's Association. So she's now got her own Facebook page for it. We've come up with the name of her company is Pretty Darn Cute. So PDC, which happen to be her initials. So Pretty Darn Cute Jewelry Design. So if you guys want to go to Facebook and like that as well, you can see my mom and all the things that she's working on. So we've got a few videos up so far. But that's what she's doing right now. I'm watching her on the monitor because I've got a camera on her, and she's making necklaces right now. She is tickled pink. Just absolutely excited to be doing this. So let's move on to some blush. So for blush today, I'm going to use the LA Girl Just Blushing in the color Just Playful. This is one of my all-time favorite blushes. It's just a great color that's kind of a peachy pinky color, so it can kind of go either way with whatever colors you're wearing. By the way, I'm not ready to start selling any necklaces quite yet. I'll have that all up on her Facebook page when we're ready to start doing that. Alright, for highlighter today, I picked up the new Physicians Formula Mineral Glow Pearls kit. So it came in with this highlighter, which is in the color Light Bronze Pearl. And then it also came with a bonus little eye crayon. This is in, actually it's part of their Shimmer Strips Custom Eye Enhancing Eyeliner. And this is in the color Copper. So I'm not going to be using this today, but I'm going to be using this. So this is what highlighter looks like. So as you can see, it's 3D, it's raised. But when you swirl it around, it mixes up and gives you this beautiful golden color. Now inside, when you open it up, there's also a little mirror inside, and you've got a little brush that I'm going to use my Luxie highlighting brush and just go in and lightly tap that, pick off any excess. That gives a very golden highlight. Okay, so we are highlighted now. I'm going to do my brows off camera, and then I'll be right back. Alright, for my brows, I went in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and this is in the color Blonde. That works great for me. For me, it's actually pretty comparable to some of the high-end ones, so this has been my go-to lately for my brows. Now, for my eyeshadow today, I'm going to do one new palette and one old one. The old one I'm going to be using is the NYX Perfect Filter, and this isn't too terribly old. I just like this one because it's all mattes. And then I just picked up the new Milani. This is their Must-Have Metallics palette. So the reason I'm using the NYX is because it does have matte. So this is the new Milani one. I've actually used this a couple of times, and I really love the colors. I'm going to swatch them real quick because you're going to go crazy when you see how pigmented these are. So let's start with one swipe of these three. Ready? Look at those. I was blown away by how metallic-y these are, and there is a matte kit. I should have gotten it as well, because especially since it was at the time a buy one get one free, or no, get one 50% off at my local store. Now the black is not as pigmented as I would have liked. Oh, just gorgeous. And here's the black, which is kind of chalky. So that is all the colors in this. They are just stunning. From the next palette, I'm just going to go in with this cream color here and put that all over my lid. I know it looks very white in the monitor here, but it's really not that white. I'm just lightly laying that down to give me a base for the rest of my shadows. Alright, then I'm going to go into this tan shade right here. I'm going to use that as my transition color. Alright, now I'm going to take a Morphe brush. I'm going to go in with this orange shade right here and take that into the crease. Be careful with this palette. It's so pigmented. It's so easy to pick up too much product, and I barely dipped in that. And I think I'll take a little bit of this like cocoa brown right there, teeniest, tiniest, and go a little bit further into the crease. Yeah, just gave a little bit of depth to it. All right, let's move on to the Milani palette. I'm going to go in with a Moda Pro, and this is their crease brush. It's a BMX 430. Again, these brushes. So I'm going to take this pretty coppery color right here and lightly go in over the top of that cocoa color I just put in. Just lightly. All right, let's go on to our lids. I'm going to take a Morphe B83 brush, and I'm going to go into that very light color and put that on the inner part of my lid. I'm drawing a very precise line with the tip of that. Not going all the way over though. Not quite halfway over. And let's take a little bit of that on the inner corner there to give a little highlight. Using a different brush. This is a Lamora small shader brush. So it's another flat, round tipped brush. I'm going to go into, let's go into this gold shade right here, with the black, and the overlap, the cream color. But again, not going all the way over. All right, now I'm going to go in with a more tapered brush at the end. Get the fuzz off of that. This is a Luxie 211 brush, and now I'm going to go into this beautiful cranberry color right there. And we're going to go on the outer part of our eye and make my V. I would love to know from you guys, I don't wear liner. I don't do liners. Do you guys wear it? Leave me a comment, please, down below, letting me know if you wear liner. And if so, is that something you'd like to see me try? Trust me, I've tried a couple of times, and I don't know if it's just I don't feel it looks good on me, or I don't know. Anyway, leave me a comment. Should I try doing a wing liner? Should I not? And if so, do you guys also do a wing liner? Okay, using that same brush and that same cranberry color, I'm going to take it right on the tip and just simply go right under my eyes. I tend to like to use my shadows to kind of create a wing. All right, now I'm going to go back into the NYX palette and I'm going to pick up that same cocoa brown color right here. I'm going to just grab a little angled brush and lightly take that right on the outer corner, both top and lower lash. All right, I'm going to pop on some lashes and I will be right back. All right, I have my lashes on, I have my mascara on, and I have put on some lipstick. So let me go over everything. For my eyelashes, I use the Essence, I can talk, Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara. I have this just on my lower lashes. This stuff is crazy. I can't believe this is just one coat, by the way. So this is what it did to just my bottom lashes. So imagine what it would do to your top lashes. For lipstick, I have on the Wet n Wild Bagelass Liquid Catsuit lipstick, and this is in Rebel Rose, very pretty color. And then I want to go in with my Milana Make It Dewy setting spray and just add a little bit more of that. I love the scent of this stuff. It smells so good. And now to finish off that wow factor with the metallics, I'm also going to add a little bit of the L'Oreal Infallible Paint Metallic Lipstick. This is in the color 332 Galactic Foil. Let's put that right on top of the Rebel Rose. Oh, wow. Wow. That's fun. Again, this is a good nighttime look. I really like the applicator on this. You can see this, but it's got a curve to it. So it curves right around your lip, and then it's got a great point right on it too. So it holds a lot of product. This is very creamy. Not drying at all. We'll see if it dries down at all. Not kids proof though, not at all. I didn't think it would be since it's so creamy, but very pretty. So anyway, this is the finished look. Again, we find all drugstore products today. And this is something that you could do for just a fun evening out. So tell me your thoughts down below, please. Do you like this look? It's a little too much? Have you had enough? Have I added some more? You tell me. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure that you hit the subscription button and hit the bell notification so that way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Don't forget to leave me any comments down below. And until next time, you guys, I love you all, and bye-bye.